Hello, and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today, for our number talk, we are approximating differences, trying to look at these two mixed numbers and decide if they are less than 3 or greater than 3. So we know that if we needed to subtract these and get an exact answer, we would need common denominators, but we can approximate these. And one thing I want us to look at first are the whole numbers. Right, so if we just wanted to look at the whole numbers, 5 and 2. Right? So 5 minus 2, that equals 3. So that's that line right there. So really what's going to make the difference are our two fractions, 3/4 and 1/5, right? So if 3/4 is smaller than 1/5, and you're taking away a larger number, it's going to end up being less than 3. But if 3/4 is larger than 1/5, you're still going to have some left over, and that means you're going to be a little bit above 3. So let's look at 3/4 and 1/5, because that's really what it comes down to. There's a few ways we can think about this. Some of us might actually know the decimals for these. And if we know the decimals for these, that's fine, right? 3/4, hopefully we know that's a benchmark fraction. That's like 3/4, 75 cents. And fifths, right? Most of us know those are tenths, 2/10. So in order to make that a little bit more applicable, let's make it a 0.20 rather than a 2/10. And we can see obviously that the 75 hundredths, the 3/4 is larger than the 1/5, the 20 hundredths, or the 2/10, right? Or another way to think about this is how do these fractions stack up in regards to 1/2? Because if we're thinking of 1/2 as kind of like that midpoint, we can kind of see where these land. 3/4, well, we know that 2/4 is equal to 1/2, so 3/4 is going to land somewhere like right here. And then if we look at 1/5, well, what's half of 5? It's going to be 2.5. So if we think of 2.5 over 5 is also equal to 1/2, then my 1/5 is going to be between 0 and 1/2. Let's call it right there, 1/5. So you see in that demonstration there that 3/4 is definitely larger than 1/5, any way you look at it. And so when you take away 5 and 3/4, and then you have 2 and 1/5 taken away from that, well, you're going to have a little bit left over after the 3, which means our answer is going to be greater than 3.